Signs, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, weekend vibes, please. Air signs. Air. How do I word this? Here's the thing. I'm not going to tell you not to do anything. What I am going to tell you is to be aware of what you're consuming this weekend. Beware of your consumption because it's going to backfire on you. If you know that you're not the one that could go out and like have a couple of drinks and have it stop at a couple of drinks and go home, you might want to stay your ass home. You might want to. You ain't got to. But if you do go out, you better make sure that you have a limit and that you stay with that limit. And it could be consumption, you know, in the sense of what it is that you eat. It could be consumption, not for nothing. If you sit there and listen to like negativity all day long and you keep feeding that into your body space, that's what you're going to end up putting out. What you accept in is also what's going to cycle out. It's the same energy. The negativity is going to, negativity is going to attract the negativity. Positivity is going to attract positivity. So be aware of your consumption. Because if you don't, it's going to backfire on you. And you're not going to get done what you want to get done, number one. Number two, you're going to feel like garbage. So whether that's that you're actually like sick or whether it's like, damn, I got drunk and had a fight with my girl and now I feel like garbage about it. Everything ends up being fine. It's not even a big deal. But it is a big deal in the moment. And like, if you can avoid it, why not? We are pulling advice cards for each of the air signs zodiac. So first, advice for Gemini, please. That was interesting. Oh, and I love that this is Gemini. I didn't even read the card yet, right? But I love that it's Gemini. Look, it's like total twin vibes, right? Gemini vibes, twin vibes. Love that this is the card that Gemini got. Compassion is my compass. I'm willing to hold space for the experience of others. So Gemini, if you do end up having like an altercation or argument or something as like a result of overconsumption this weekend, just remember to first engage the ears, then engage the brain, then engage the mouth. Listen, think, and then speak. If you just end up fighting yourself this weekend as a result of what you've done, have compassion for yourself. We're fucking human. Ain't nobody perfect. Have compassion. Be like, all right, yeah, I learned my lesson. I'm not going to do that shit again. The end. Libra advice. I see grace and possibility in all of life's challenges. I'm still getting the same type of vibe that like if you end up like having an argument or something as a result of the overconsumption, don't see it as like the end of the world. See it as an opportunity for growth, in the relationship. And if it's just you fighting with yourself, have that conversation with yourself. If you wake up the next morning every time you drink going, oh, I'm never going to drink again, maybe you shouldn't drink. And maybe it's not you don't drink at all. Maybe it's that you don't drink, brown liquor. I think there's lessons to be learned in there. Advice for the weekend vibes for Aqua. Aqua, I am possibly getting the vibe that your overconsumption actually has nothing to do with like eating, drinking. It's more on that energy level that I was referring to earlier. What you're taking in, because that's what you're going to be putting out. I honor my self-worth by asking for what I want. Aquas, don't be afraid to speak up. For most of you guys, you're going to end up on the side of the relationship that is the other person who has overconsumption happening, but somehow it's making you feel some type of way. And you can speak up and you can like have these conversations without bugging the fuck out. You can state your own self-worth and respect your own self-worth without being disrespectful to somebody else. That's your advice.